and girls. Good morning. Who can see our I can statement? Where's it at? Let's go ahead and read it. I can identify the similarities and differences between two texts on the same topic. Okay, boys and girls, there's our I can statement. I want you to be thinking about that and what that means when we watch this video real quick, okay? Make sure you pay attention.
I was born on a farm. I was on a farm all my life until I moved here to this house.
This is Ruby Peterson. She is 92 years old.
How old?
92!
We compared notes about our schools.
I went to a one-room schoolhouse, country school, until I was in 8th grade.
Oh my goodness, so Miss Ruby is 92 years old. So these boys and girls in this video are learning about life from long ago and now, but they're talking to Ruby. Well, I don't know anybody that lived that long ago, so we're gonna have to, like our I can statement said, we're gonna have to be using two different texts, okay? So I want you boys and girls today, we are going to be exploring all about long ago and now, but real quick, I want you to eyes up on the board. We are going to look at my tip chart because that was a mouthful. Let's go ahead and look at some of this stuff. I see similarities. Remember, that means the same or matching. And our picture for that, let me see your hands, right? They're the same. What about differences? They're not the same, so they're not matching. I don't have identify, so I'm going to put that up here. And your information for identify, that just means to find or see. What's something that we could draw for that? How about, Annabella, can you tell me?
You could draw a magnifying glass.
A magnifying glass. Very good, boys and girls. Remember, I love to do hand motions to help kind of train our brain. So for identify, could we do this like a magnifying glass, like Scooby-Doo? Let me see you. Okay, let's practice that. Can you identify our I can statement? Show me. Oh, very good job identifying. Everybody give yourself a big pat on the back. Now, let's keep moving on. Let me look up here. Eyes up here, please. Let me show you what this is going to mean because I really want us to practice this. So first, I want you to think back to our vocabulary. I want you to think about long ago. Remember, that's something that happened a long time ago. And then I want you to think about now. Okay, so that's right now. That's really easy peasy, okay? So good readers always use clues in what they're reading to help them decide what the story's about. So I want you to think back to the story that we read earlier today. We actually read two of them, remember? Long ago and today. Hands down, let's look. And then and now. So I want you to think about those two stories and let me model how I want you to identify the similarities and the differences about these two stories, okay? We can use pictures and we can use words. So when I'm modeling, I need you to be quiet. You're going to get to go inside my mind and listen to what I'm thinking about, okay? So, I'm going to look at my text and I'm going to look. I'm going to think back to the words. Okay, I think I've admired it and I've looked at my text long enough. So now, the first thing that I notice is both texts have pictures of long ago and now. So I can add that, images of long ago and now, on my Venn diagram in the middle because that means that they're both the same. Both of the texts have that. Now I've added words of long ago and now because both of my texts talk about life long ago and now, so they're both the same, right? Now, if I'm thinking about something that is special and different about long ago and today, I notice when I look through these look like somebody has actually drawn these. These are illustrations, okay? So they are drawn pictures. Now, if I didn't want to write illustrations or drawn pictures, I can always draw a picture. So I've drawn a picture of a crayon here, okay? Now, if I'm thinking about what's special and different about my big book school then and now, I'm looking at these pictures. These look like photographs, like somebody has taken a picture. So they are real images, okay? So if I didn't want to write that, guess what? I can draw a picture there too. That's a good way that can help myself make sure that I'm adding to my Venn diagram. Now, I don't think I've forgotten anything, but I'm going to go back and look. And oh my goodness, silly Miss Belcher, I realized that I forgot that this story of long ago and today talks about life at home, through travel, and at school, and play. So I'm going to add that to this side where that's different, and I'm going to draw a little picture of a house. And then over here, this story just talks about school. So that's different. That's another difference. So that's why we always want to make sure that we are comparing, and we go back and we edit our drawings, okay? We edit our text, and we just to make sure that we double check ourselves, because sometimes Sutton and Philip, everybody can make a mistake, so we want to always go back and check our work. Now, do you think that you can do that, boys and girls?
Yeah.
Thumbs up if you can. Oh, awesome. Great job. So that's what it's going to look like. That was a real quick model, and I know I moved really quick, guys, but I just wanted to share a little bit about some things that are the same. So I would say these texts are the same because they both talk about life long ago and now. And these texts are different because, if I look back, I can see on my Venn diagram, well, one had illustrations, right? One had illustrations or pictures, and one had actual photographs. So that's how we can make sure that we are using these sentences. Now, you're going to get the opportunity to do that. You're going to get to stand up. Everybody's got their papers, right? Guess what? These are important papers because you boys and girls are going to be able to identify the similarities and the differences between two different texts on a really fun gallery walk, okay? But can I show you a quick example? Can we do an example together of what that might look like?
Yeah.
Who's my fishbowl friends? Do you remember? Fishbowl friends. Okay, so your time to shine. So everybody else, remember my fishbowl friends, they are going to be telling us what they notice, what they see, the similarities and the differences of our two texts up here. This is our example text. Everybody else, you're going to get to participate also because you are listening and you are maybe jotting down some great ideas. We're going to do this example together before we break out and we go on our gallery walk, okay? Are my fishbowl friends ready?
Yes.
So remember, we are talking about things that we find the same and things that we find different, okay? And everybody's got your paper, so you're following along. So first off, I want y'all all to admire. Tegan, what do you notice about this?
In numbers and in ABCs.
So you're seeing numbers, and then you're seeing ABCs. So talk to your friends. Tell them, are those the same or are they different? Tegan, are they the same or are they different?
Different.
They're different. That's right. So on our paper, we could say they're different because why? Why are they different, Van?
Because one is ABCs and one is not.
I loved how you identified that difference. So that's something, boys and girls, that you can write on your paper right now. What else? What else do you notice, Annabella? Do you notice anything that's the same?
I noticed that they both have supplies around them.
I like that. I didn't notice that, but yes, they both have supplies around them. Juliet, what do you think those supplies are? I think she's referring to this. Books. So they both have books in them and they're bound up. Great job identifying. Can we give my fishbowl friends a big air high five?
That one.
Awesome.
More.
Yes. So that's something that y'all will all get the opportunity to do. And they did a great job. So real quick, everybody, flip to the second page.
I don't know what
And grab your pencil. And go on to your artwork. I'm going to mingle around. I'm going to be listening to what you have to say. about finding the similarities and the differences. So go ahead and stand up now. And we're going to go on our gallery walk. Remember, in our gallery walk, we're quiet and we're calm. And remember what group you're supposed to go to for your gallery walk. If you don't, I'll remind you. It is red table, green, purple. Go ahead and go. Go, go, go. Make sure you're walking around and you are looking because you only got a minute. You gotta look. I want you to write down as much information that you can identify. Talk with your group. Talk with your friends. And look, so you're on the second page. Flip to the second page. Let's look over here. I'm going to ask you some questions. Can I ask you some questions about this? Okay, so what do you notice about this text? What do you notice about these two texts? What do you notice? Yeah, they both have chalkboards. Those are called slates, okay? So they both have slates. So would those be similarities or would they be differences? They're the same, right? So they would be similarities. So that's what you can write, right? Now, let me read to you what the words say. This word says, long ago students wrote on slates. This text says, long ago students wrote math on slates in school. Do you notice anything about those words? Yeah, we'll have to go grab it, Tim. Do you notice anything different about those words, Kason? About these words? Long ago students wrote on slates, and long ago students wrote math.
This is numbers.
Yes, those images are correct. But what about your words? Are the words the same or are they different? They are different. Yeah. This one talks about math in school and the other one does not, right? So that's something that we can write as being different about these texts. Okay, keep looking, right? You're just drawing a picture here. And then you're writing your similarities and your differences. Good job, work together. Let me go check in on this group. Okay, what's something that we're noticing over here? So the wagons are jumping out at you. And that's something that you can see. So you're looking at the images as being different because you said this one has wagons and this one does not, right? Oh, you're right. So they're both the same. Okay, guys. I want you to come back to the group and count backwards from 10. And then come back to your seat, okay, real quick. Just finish up your last little thought, okay? What were you saying? Oh, you said that they were both the same because they both had the horse wagons. Very good. Okay, quickly, guys. Great job. Come back to the group. Awesome job, guys. Y'all did a great job. I heard lots of great things. Now listen, really quickly, friends. I want to point out, have a seat. Quick. It's okay. Okay, now is the time that we have all been waiting for. Friends, I want to talk about, I heard a lot of shh. Let's come back together. Liam, Philip, have a seat, friend. Okay, eyes on me. 5, 4, 3, 2, me. Okay. Y'all did awesome. I heard lots of great conversations. I know that wasn't a whole lot of time, but from what I heard, y'all were really identifying. Let me see you. Identifying some. Yes, you were identifying some really great similarities and some differences about two different stories. Now, those stories were different, right? They were different, but they had lots of things that were the same too. So I'm going to spin my wheel. Who's it going to be? So make sure you're looking in case it lands on you. Think about what you're going to say. Sutton! You're the winner! We have a winner, Sutton! Sutton, can you tell me one thing that you noticed that you identified about the two texts? That's okay. Keep talking. I know where you're going with this. Keep going. So Sutton identified that on both texts that there were horse wagons on one text, and then on the other text there were also horse wagons. So everybody, are those similarities? Are they both the same?
Yeah.
Yes. Great job, Sutton. Let's do one more real quick. Who's it gonna be? I wonder.
Rowan.
Winner, chicken dinner. Rowan, real quickly, can you identify something that you noticed on your gallery walk?
One of the letter one had supplies.
Oh, so he noticed, Rowan noticed that on one of his had letters and supplies on it. Did the other one have letters and supplies on it?
No.
No. So Philip, Rowan is saying that one of them had letters and supplies and the other one did not. Can you help me out? Does that mean that they're the same, that they're similarities, or they're different? Different. Very good. Guys, y'all are doing a great job. Everybody, I think y'all are ready for your small group. What do you think? I think so too. So at this time, we are going to quietly go to our small groups, and we're going to do some more practices with identifying the similarities and the differences between two texts on the same page.
I want to go back.